Hello and welcome to my Pokopia save. I'm recording this literally the day after there was some news, and I just thought it would be nice to show you guys around what I've been doing. So yeah, well, let's get into it. This is my little bridge. It goes over to Pallet Town. I forgot it was there. I have pretty much demolished the majority of things that aren't in my town, and well, you'll see in a second why. And here we are. There is a great big expanse now. It took forever just to demolish the big like hill wall, but I finally did it. It's not like perfect, but I quite like it. So I'm going to start where it all started. Okay, well, starting where it all started, this is obviously the cave we meet Tangrowth in, Professor Tangrowth. And as you kind of can see now, it is like a little cave of sorts, like a dry cave with rock houses. I kind of moved a lot of Pokemon here, like you can see in the houses. Kind of like the Pokemon who like dark spaces, rock ground, fire types to keep them like warm and safe. I dried it out a lot. That kind of annoyed me a bit. As you all know, everyone's gonna make this entire space like green at the beginning of the game, and I did that, and then I dried it all out. But yeah, I have this little cave, and it's just where the fire types and the rock and ground types just chill. And Illumise and Volbeat are here because I just didn't really like them and I wanted to get them out of the way. And so yeah, we can come out of here, and I'm actually really proud of this little area we're about to see. It's a nice little picnic area, and we got the hop up. We got the Hoppip family up here. Hoppip is under the tree for some reason. Skiploom and Jumpluff, and over here we got Pichu, just because Pichu. And yeah, you can kind of come down here. And we're in this farm area. We've got all of our crops. There's, obviously our Pokemon Vespiquen is here. I don't know why these two are here. We've got our homes. So on both sides there are a few homes that I built just for some Pokemon that didn't really have much of a place. And one empty one for some reason. And I really like this as well. We'll get to that in a second. But this is the barn. And no, I don't want to talk to you. Ooh, paint. Okay, I'll take the paint, but I don't want to talk to you. You're an ugly Pokemon. Sorry, not sorry, everyone. So yeah, here is the barn, and you've got 4 beds, you've got a few toys, some decorations, and as you can see in the top corner, you've got Scyther, Pinsir, Heracross, which I think are kind of all kind of counterparts to each other. And then you've got Decidueye as like a barn owl. I just thought that was kind of cool. I don't have Rowlet in this area. Rowlet's in Pallet Town at the moment. But I thought it would be very fitting to have a barn owl in the barn. Obviously you've got the windmill, and the watermill, that's the word. And the area is kind of surrounded by the berry trees, which are all kind of in order-ish, but they're all there. We've got this place. Now this I created as the Pokemon gym. It's a greenhouse. I'll show you above. So we got the yellow grass on the roof, which I'm very, very proud of figuring that out. Got the the Ditto Chanseys. It took ages just to get them to be the Ditto ones, and I don't know why I wanted them to be Ditto ones, but yeah. So inside, it's like a little tropical greenhouse of sorts. A little bed to sleep on. Fall asleep next to the water under the shade of the palm tree. And then we come here, and this is the little battle zone. Obviously, the gym leader would stand here, and you'd battle them. But yeah, it's a little cute little gym, and well, no one lives here, but it'd be kind of cool if they did. But somehow I'm not allowed. So yeah. So if we go through, there's two ways to get out of here. One way is through the barn. I'll show you that way actually. So you can go through the barn. Go away. Yeah, it leads that way. I'll come back to this. But if we go the other way, it takes us back to the beginning where we walked in. And I'll admit, there isn't much over here. I was planning on doing something with this space, but I wasn't too sure what. So anyway, we've got some homes. We've got, obviously, you got to pair these two up, Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. And I gave them little gardens. Got timber. I think it's timber and girder. And a little garden, and then the Toxtricity. Is it Toxtricity? It's something. And a garden, and over here we've got a little picnic bench area near the Pokemon Center, which I actually relocated. Over here, now this is around about where the old natural wall was, and obviously if you've played the game, which it's been out for a few months now, so even if you haven't, you might know. There are the ruins to the Mew mural, which I have completed and gotten Mew. Those are here, and I didn't want to just cover it up like a few creators that I've been watching have done. So I came up with this excavation area idea, which I thought was kind of cool. So we got a little tent here, little science table with a computer thing. I don't know what that is exactly. You've got some fossils on a bench waiting to go. We've got some Dogot fossils over here and here. And I decided to put some crafting tables down to make it look a bit more authentic. And I'm quite happy with how that turned out. So yeah, you'll see behind me, trust me, don't worry. So over here I've kind of just left Smearguru's home. He's kind of just in the rain. Obviously Pokemon Center here. I have the Pokemart here. I've never actually been in the Pokemart. Oh, this is kind of nice. This is actually kind of cute. Yeah. Is there power? There is no power. Why is there no power? Guja, why are you in here when there's no power? Okay. I guess I just left this for cosmetic reasons. Probably, I don't know. A nice bike next to it. We've got some homes, random people living in the homes, people of Pokemon. Howdy, you have paint, okay. I don't remember giving you paint. Yeah, over here's the Carlos Fossils home. Is it Amoris? Is in Pallet Town. Again, I'll explain that later. This is a leftover piece of, I don't know, early organization, I suppose. I didn't want to get rid of it, so I left it. If you recognize it from somewhere, it's something Austin John recommended, which just kind of helped me out so much early game. Okay, this is what I've kind of been avoiding showing you guys yet. So this is a massive lake. I dug this out and it took forever to make. I initially made it with seawater by accident, and it wasn't until afterwards that I realized I had to drain it all again and fill it with like normal water just to get these glowing spots, which I just failed to get one. I don't know why I'm bothering. It's going to be a Pokemetal because I've got all the recipes that I can get through them. I've also gotten the entire Pokédex as well, which took kind of forever, but so worth it. So over here we have a little park. I thought it was kind of cool to have like a little wheel here since there's water. Like, got a slide, which I'm kind of like gutted you can't properly slide down them, but like it's chill, I guess. So over here is where Gudra lives, over by the waterfall, because Sliggoo is over here, and I think Gumi is like, that's not Gumi's home, is it? Oh yeah, Gumi's home is literally a canoe. But yeah, that's something cool. There is something like up there which I will get to, but first there are some other bits and pieces I want to show. So over here you can see this big building. This was the first like build, the first grand build that I made when I demolished everything. And this is the Pokemon lab of my town. Separated by like a moat, you can kind of see, like linked up to a waterfall. And hi Lugia. If we go down, so we come in and we've got a little reception desk and a little waiting area, a little vending machine, a place to leave your bike, a little games corner if you need it. And over here is where Metagross lives. And I think that's kind of cool to have this area. It used to just have beds, because there are Pokemon here that obviously need to sleep, but there were no beds for them to sleep, so they were just kind of wandering off. But yeah, I got rid of them because I thought I need a place for Metagross that kind of makes sense. Through here, which, oh yeah, I didn't really know what to put here, so there's nothing. We get in the lift and we go up. We are at floor 1. Also, I've hidden a lot of the power banks. I think it's the power bank. Is that what they're called? I don't remember. They just supply power. But yeah, and the those little blocks, I've kind of tried to hide them a lot. Like you can kind of see them down here, which kind of annoys me a bit. But yeah, I try to make them very invisible. But as you can see, we've got like different workstations And yeah, it's just a lab for all the researchers. Got some posters and whatnot. And these windows, I like these, how I've done the windows here. But if you come over this way, you end up in like the little cafeteria room, like with fridges and stuff, and vending machines. And I've used the cameras as well as kind of like props for like research. And if we go up one more floor, we come to this area, this little nook, and it's the tower part. So there's a little tea room with books and stuff. And if we go up the ladder, okay, we're just gonna fly up. Yeah, this is where the professor would be. You've got all the little books and the monitors, the board, the posters. Like this is intended to be where the professor of the town would be researching. And if we go out this way, we get this little garden, and these 3 Pokeball chests. Inside the chest is a tall grass, a torch, and fresh water as like a starter selection. I thought that was kind of cute. So yeah, and if you come down here, you do get to go onto the roof and stuff, and you get to see out. And there's Professor Tangrowth just kind of plodding along. Over here, I've just kind of made this area look a little bit nice, apart from like this part here. I should really hide these, but I don't want to destroy the habitat. I did like revamp and like remake this area, and this path is like nicely done, like little sign. And yeah, so you can see that building over there. We're going to go there next, but first we have to go through the trees and the forest, and it's really hard. And when we get here, we have to hop over this cone because it's all barred. Because you can see it's all in disarray and dilapidated and not great. And there's a hole in the wall. We'll get to that in a bit. Ooh, a little. I forgot I put that there. It's a little grave. And we come in, and you notice everything's kind of old and vintage and a little bit broken. There's moss and cobwebs and broken pieces of wood. A few weird bookcases and vintage clocks and a fireplace and a little hole down there. And if we go up the grand staircase, we come to a bedroom where Gengar lives. And if we go into this one's kind of a bit not exactly complete, but it'll do. We got some Pokemon. Mimikyu and Dragapult live in this area, and there is a TV. Oh, we can display a photo now. If we go over here, we've got the broken bookcase, the massive hole, and I guess you could probably run and jump from that area into here if you wanted to. Over here, another bit of broken stuff. This TV is actually supposed to be, well, this whole building is actually modeled off the old chateau from Diamond Pearl Platinum. It has like the same like yellow roof, and this TV is meant to basically be like Rotom. It's the only thing that has power apart from, I think, that light. But yeah, it's supposed to be like Rotom. And then you come up here, and I completely forgot I didn't actually finish this. But yeah, I still couldn't finish it. And I guess like over here also, like I actually ran out of paint when doing this. This was the second build, and it was massive, like much bigger than the other one. And it took so much paint, which at the time I really struggled with, like obtaining. So I think I was just like, okay, let's just do the parts that we're not gonna see as like the normal stuff, and then move on. So yeah, so that's like it, hidden in an area. Originally, all these trees on the inside were like the dried up trees, because I thought that looked like cooler. And then I came back and it had rained, and they'd all turned into like the proper trees, and I was like, this could work, you know. Okay, so yeah, and we're gonna just squash ourselves. There we are. Yeah, if we come through here, we go through this hole, we arrive back in the ruins, like the new ruins. I don't actually know how to get back to the main room. I might be lost. I don't really come down here, as you've probably noticed that all the good stuff is still here. Where do I go? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and then like through this hole is like back to the Mew room. Okay. Ta-da! We're back. So yeah, that is that half of the town. And if we come back this way, you're going to see this big tower. I'm going to show you that now. But first, I've got a couple of houses, a little fountain and whatnot. But yeah, this, and I'm just gonna magnet rise to show you guys. This tower is for like the regional birds, the original ones, the Kanto ones. So Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot all live here. It's like a massive birdhouse. But if you go right to the top, this is the bell for Ho-Oh. And yeah, these pyres, these fire, whatever they want to be called, I did actually have them on fire, but it's raining, which is not great. But yeah, this tower took a long time to build, and I kind of based it off the burnt tower, is it? Or the which one's the one in Johto that you go to get Ho-Oh? It's not, is it not the burnt tower? Or the bell tower, is it? But anyway, yeah, that is a big tower that I quite like. And underneath it, if we go down there, we come to this lava area where Entei lives, and this is how we changed the weather. If only Entei was actually here. Oh, and also, if you go this way, like, it starts getting like foggy, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like the heat rising effect, which I think just looks dope. So yeah, yeah, Entei lives down there, and then I'll show you where this goes. Did you see that waterfall that Gudra lives under actually has a water source? Excuse me, guys. And it's this cave, this icy crystal cave, where Suicune lives, where you can change the weather to rainy. I don't know where Suicune or Entei are at the moment, but they sometimes hang around here. Oh well. So back over here, there are so many flowers. I call this area the Meadows, and it just has, I think, every flower maybe, or at least every kind of flower. And originally this spot was just completely empty. I had these two buildings and the barn farm area all built here, and I didn't know what to put in this area, and I just started dropping flowers, and yeah, it became the Meadows. So yeah, I think that's quite nice to be outside of a barn, and I think that's quite nice to be outside of this area here. Let me pull up the camera. That's not the camera. This area here. Oh, that's actually maybe a good thumbnail. That's nice. This building, sorry, is my home. And that was a weird. Okay. This is my home, and I actually modeled it after American firehouses, like where they have like the fire engines and stuff. For some reason, all the doors are open, so it's no surprise. Let me show you the doors. They're all like this. They're all red with the Pokeball. I think it's really sick. And we come in, and this is just my storage area and my, like, to make cement and smelt or furnace things, to cook. And I have this little thing set up, so I don't need a fire type to start them. I have some sandwiches and a little recipe book over here. I thought that was kind of cute. Yeah, all my storage is laid out like this. I won't get into that. I basically copied Austin John Plays for that, just because it was really, really good. Although I separated a few things. CDs are separate, paints are separate. I have this box which just has like kind of random stuff in it that might be helpful for some things. And I have this box which just has leftover things from projects and habitats that I need to figure out what I'm doing with them, like the armors and the guitars and like some fighting type stuff. But cut that. But yeah, so if we look up here, there is a massive pole. That's supposed to be like the fireman pole that you slide down. Hence why there's a bit of a gap. But yeah, these stairs are a nightmare, I will say. Whenever I spawn it in my bed, or in my, like, what the game considers my home, I can't get Pokemon down here. And it's really hard. It was really hard to get Pokemon upstairs as well. But I'll show you upstairs before. This little area here, I don't know what to do with. So yeah. So up here is a little greenhouse kind of area. I really like this. I put a little hot spring in here, and that's how I got Reboot. So Reboot just lives here now. I put Mew over here. I don't know why. But Mew used to live with me in my old house. which I ended up demolishing. Over here you can see Sprigatito, my favorite little cat. And next to it is Meowscarada, my other favorite little cat. Over here is Florigato. And yeah, it was just a little nice flower area for them to live. Sometimes I find like other Pokemon up here. And sometimes, like now, I find no one. So yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard just to go and kind of see one of my favorite Pokemon, if not my favorite Pokemon. Also, what I was on about before with the fireman post, or fireman pole. Whee! Splat. So yeah. So what the game actually considers my home is this area. And I'm gonna magnet rise so you can see kind of all of it. I have all my badges laid out. I have the Team Rocket poster. I have a Sprigatito poster. That poster is the certificate for completing the decks. I have all the Minior lamps. I'm kind of gutted that they don't have a black one for the shiny, because that would have been sick. That would have like changed like how I've done it, because I've done it like all of these lamps corresponding to a badge. So over here, so you got like the blue one is like Cascade, yellow is Thunder, the green one is the rainbow badge, etc, etc. But then the Boulder badge doesn't quite match the light blue, and I then have to use two different pink ones. So yeah, I'm kind of gutted about that. And then on the bed there's like a Game Boy and a book, because I am a reader, and I also do like my games, clearly. Over here you got like a little writing station as well, like because I'm a writer, blah blah blah. I've got like my music. I've got this guy because I didn't know where to put him. And then over here I've got like a little chill corner for all the plushes and some posters and like the upside down Kanto map. And over here, this is like a little research-ish area. Like you got a cup of tea, because obviously a cup of teas. I've got a cup of tea right next to me, like in real life. You've got like an expedition bag, a camera, some jewels from far off, some cool posters, the map and compass. But then I also painted two books to look like the Scarlet and Violet book from Scarlet and Violet, even though they're like terrible games. But I thought that was kind of a cool little nod. And yeah, so that is my home. That is my house. Over here is like the rock pools. This was a nightmare to build upon. Originally it was just like all dirt, and I didn't like it, and I wanted to expand on the ocean rock stuff and make it look cooler, like maybe have some like Pokemon over here. So far I've seen like no Pokemon over here, which is kind of gutting, but I still think it looks pretty cool. And we've got one home here and it belongs to Blastoise. And I thought that was kind of nice. Over on this side we have the beach resort, and this is actually the cafe prefab that I took and I expanded and edited. It's also a shop. You come inside and you can get some food items, you can cook, you can come out here. Behind there's a little arcade game where you can like do the punching thing or whatever it is, some like vending machines, places to chill. Over here is like a DJ booth for like music, like chill vibes. And little resort furniture, I guess you'd call it. There is this building here, which does look a little bit odd now that I'm thinking about it. But it's meant to be one of those like beach showers, like to wash all the sand off here. And I just thought that would be a nice little thing. So it's gotta like. And then over here we've got some like homes. We've got an empty one for some reason. Shellos, Gastrodon, etc., etc. And I remade the dock from like the beginning of the game. I think maybe if I go over here, no, it's not gonna trigger it. And yeah, one of the final things is this here, where the old rocket challenge rocket was. It's I've now made this big lighthouse. I restored it like completely all the way around. I made it a little market area. I rarely see all of the market like areas actually taken up. Put some vending machines out just to make it look a little bit nicer. And you can go in, obviously. In these doors, I've not really done much. It's just like how I've hidden the power stuff. Put some barrels there. It's like little stock inventory type thing for the vendors. Again, like another place to hide the power things. If we go up, I'll show you up first. There is a downstairs, of course. So if we go up once, we arrive at a little bedroom type thing. This is Mareep's home. I'll be honest, the next 2 floors are for Fluffy and Ampharos. Like, you can't have a lighthouse and not have Ampharos, especially like I was meant to go on the next floor. Especially after like Johto, you can't have a lighthouse without Ampharos. So that's why that's like that. You come to this one, you got some ladders. And this is where the light is. It looks a little janky, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my best work. But yeah, and then another ladder. And this is where Lugia is, or where you can call Lugia. And you can overlook pretty much everything. And it's kind of mad to think that like the map is so expansive that they have to like phase it out after a while. Like you can only just barely see my like ruined haunted house and the Pokemon lab over there. Like you can't make out half the flowers that are gonna take like 2 seconds to get to. I will say the Pokemon gym does actually kind of look a bit cool from here. Can we zoom in? Can we zoom in? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that kind of does look cool. I did it with like the mint green glass and like regular glass. And I really liked making that gym. So if we just splat and then go downstairs. Here we go. So this is the final area to show you guys. If I go up here, there we are. Oh, that maybe didn't do exactly what I wanted. There we go. This is the power plant area. I thought it was kind of fitting to make it all electric themed. Ooh, who's coming out the elevator? Oh, it's coughing. Cool. Yeah, electric themed because I also have Raikou. Is he in his home? He is not in his... Why are none of them in their home? So yeah, this is Raikou's home. And yeah, I wanted to make this place look very, very construction looking, very power plant based. And if we come down here, I have done something down here as well. So this is where Mewtwo lives. I've got a little tank, some computers, obviously his bed, and this is where Persian is. This is Persian's like habitat, and I thought that was kind of cool that Persian would live with Mewtwo. So yeah, this is the town. I spent so much time trying to figure out how I wanted it to look, and like honestly so many hours just on like small builds, and I have absolutely loved this game. Like I cannot wait for the DLC. It's gonna be insane, and I can't wait to build more and see more cool Pokemon, and yeah, just turn my other areas into really unique towns like this. And yeah, if you liked this video, I know it was maybe a bit longer than my usual like under 10-minute videos, but if you liked it, there will be another one. This tour is just like the first of Pokopia. My girlfriend has taken over Pallet Town, the sandbox area, and so I want to show off what she's built, because I also have no idea myself. And yeah, if you like this video, like, show it some love, consider subscribing, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. And remember, it is all sea elementary, my dear friends. Peace.